Alright, and we're live.
Hello, Internet.
We are here.
Welcome back.
We are here to entertain you again.
Yeah, that's what we do. Or at least try.
Either entertain you because you like us, or entertain you because you think we're so stupid you laugh. Either way,
We're here.
I'm not picky right now.
You
We're
know, there's
here.
an entertainment all its own to us just laughing at dog gifs for half an hour.
I will never forget the Scooby Doo day.
Alright, so as I said on the tweet from earlier, basically, yeah, so doing a giveaway. If we can hit like 100 subscribers, I'm gonna send somebody a Genesis core book and set of dice.
Just tell your friends, subscribe to our channel here. Possibly win cool stuff.
So yeah, but go ahead and smash, subscribe and whatnot. Other than that, do you guys want to recap from last time?
Killed an ice giant.
An undead ice giant.
Yes. He was very undead.
We lopped off an arm and slashed out its eyes. Both Daniel and Garnd climbed up on it to attack it.
And when he fell, Jorlak caught Garnd.
Jorlak's a good boy.
And then Daniil wrote a song at the end
He's
too.
big. Oh, yes.
That's
Did.
true.
Still have to put that up on the site.
Oh, yeah.
He is still humbled by it.
Some words to spread your legend around. We've got to build some kind of name for ourselves if we're gonna, I don't know, fight God.
Yeah. Let him know we're coming for him eventually.
Yes, we have a far ways to go before we're godlike. But we are
Speak for
working on
yourself.
it.
Ula has her bone helmet, and she has Jorlak, who's now dire size, so he's huge. She feels like she's pretty godlike right now.
Daniel's on top of the world after like climbing up a giant zombie to slice out its eyes.
Key's just like, freaking ice giants. Undead, too. Jeez. Oops.
You guys are forgetting something.
I literally have... Was it that we dispelled the mist? Or the fog? Because I got fog. Something is darker, faster. Ice giant with an exclamation point. We killed it.
Skeletal
And then
hand.
I took really crappy notes.
Literally. Danil sings a song.
I put a team effort kills the undead giant, and Cramson celebrates with the song.
I have no notes from last session. Jesus.
So, yes, we must be forgetting something.
The fog seemed almost alive, and it darkened the fire, and there were skeletal hands and bodies. And it was just super duper
See,
cold.
Ice giant with an
And then the
exclamation
undead.
point.
Did
So
I
if
didn't
we
even
forgot
write that it was
something,
were we
undead.
talking about trying to track the magic behind the undead? Was that a thing? Did we forget about
Yes.
that? I can't remember.
Um,
There we go.
Magic.
yeah, Danelle had done a detect magic to try to find out where it was coming from, and it wasn't. It was coming from, the fog as it recedes, but also from almost from the mountain itself. So what do you guys want to do?
Well, I don't know if there's enough of a trail here to warrant further disrupting our sleep. It may be wise for us to finish the rest of the night as best we can and investigate more in the morning.
Yeah, because that was on first watch, wasn't it? Second watch.
Second, I believe.
Gotten to sleep too. This is the worst of all worlds. But we had talked about potentially trying to solve the curses around here, and if this mountain is cursed, then, well, worse uses of our time, I suppose. I
Did
don't have
kind
any
of make
ideas of yet, but maybe.
Yeah, we did kind of promise the
Will come
worm.
to us while we sleep.
wow.
Let's sleep. It's my watch next, right?
Yes.
If we can get it, come to us even better.
Too true.
Alright, so you guys basically try to sleep again after all the excitement. So the next morning, you guys wake up still a little groggy after, having your normal rest interrupted. Are you guys heading back to Haell? Or to continue the journey back to Haell? Or are you guys going to go somewhere else? So you were heading back to Haell because you guys had rooms there. But I don't think you guys ever figured out.
Could be
exactly
wise
what
to
you're doing.
before we make another expedition to the mountain, but at the same time, I don't know if there are really the materials in Haell to research the mountain itself. Maybe folk will know old stories about the mountain from before Thilda came here, but might just be worthwhile to go on a hike, see if we find anything suspicious.
Well, we could always just kind of restock a little bit and then maybe listen to some old stories before heading out, but shouldn't take too long.
True enough. Very well. One last hot meal before we brave the mountain again.
Well, is this something, okay, out of character, is this something that we want to consult the spirits on too?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I need to think of a good way to phrase the question, but yeah, that might be wise to do when we're in town.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Fact-finding mission.
All right. Alright, so you guys have breakfast. It's not much. It's basically whatever Garden could kind of scrounge to cook up for you guys.
I will
A lot of
always.
lichen in that mushroom soup, Garnt.
Schul's going to be extra suspicious if there's any meat in this, in the breakfast that we're having. An undead giant.
There's no meat, but there's eggs, and you're not sure where he got them.
Realized there was a worse outcome than the meat, and yet here we are. We're looking at it.
As ever, Garn, thank you so much for breakfast.
Yes, thank you. I suppose.
He just kind of smiles, puffs up. Gotta know how to get day started. So where do we go now?
Back to town then?
Yeah, the intent is to figure out more about this mountain. You think you can put your ear to the ground, Garn? I know you can go by unnoticed.
Go and see what we can do.
Well, good. That covers, townspeople just talking. I forget, was there a library in Haell?
Not in Haell. I mean, there was a small one, but not anything that would have like some of the stuff you're looking for.
Okay. I'm just thinking Key's strengths lie in research, so I'm trying to figure out where she's going to want to go.
Holm would have a
Maybe
larger library that you could do some research through.
and that's on the other side of the mountain.
Yeah,
could choose to go to Holm.
Yeah, if you wanted to go to Holm. Otherwise, farther west you have Fillier, which is kind of on the border of between. It's basically on the border of Doravik and Dramor.
Oh yeah, that's way to the west.
Yeah, that's one of the larger cities.
From what I understood, it's like specific to the mountain we're currently by, which Holm would still be in that vicinity.
Good question, actually. Do we know, is Holm still within Filda's domain?
It is not. This one's a little bit out, a little further outside.
Okay. There's still at least a small case to be made for us to go back to Haell and just see, like, how are people feeling with our changes? Like, what like, pull the audience a little bit. How are we feeling? Good, bad, neutral?
It's only been a day.
Oh yeah.
We'd have to stay like a month to really for the next time they get pulled.
True.
We should have the survey 4 set up a baseline so that we know the next survey we take, ask the same question, see if it goes up or down.
Yeah. I mean, in an ideal world, we'd have actually gotten some consensus before we take the demands of the people, but what kind of role-playing adventure would it be if we didn't just take unilateral action without asking anybody if they wanted it, you know?
We completely changed your lives. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Bye. We're gonna leave now. Have fun dealing with this lady on your own now.
In our defense, we did the action because of what they were saying.
True.
Maybe it was guided, but
Another place that would actually have more information about the mountain or the mountain range would probably be Dhar Kolduhr.
where we
That damn
originally.
dwarven place we didn't go to.
Yeah. So if anybody's gonna know the mountains, it's gonna be
Well,
dwarves.
And
I
don't we
remain
still
so
have
torn.
a?
We do have the vague contract there. If we could get there,
We
we
do.
could we could theoretically make some money and stop a war.
I mean, we killed one ice giant, so that's one less baddie to worry about in the mountain. And she didn't say that she was gonna stop protecting them. So I think we could.
suppose-
The case could be made that we could go to Dhar Kolduhr and come back, and then we would know then how things are going, because it would probably take that time frame to get there and back.
That would be one way of doing it.
I like that idea. More travel.
That's my vote too. Although I don't know how easily it'll be. We should probably get horses.
Sold all our damn horses. I don't know. Maybe we'll find some trading caravan going by and we can hitch a ride on a wagon.
Yeah, fair enough. I just
The
he's
classic
a little
guard
weary
gig.
of yeah, no teleportation for the time being.
Yeah, reasonable.
All right. Well, that sounds like
He
a
also
plan. Go back to Haell. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna say settle up our tab at the inn, get horses, and just or find a caravan and head to Dhar Kolduhr.
Alright.
Jealous of John's kitchen.
Looks real nice.
Looks nicer than mine, that's for dang sure.
Yeah, it's weird seeing this new perspective with him. So I used to just see like kind of like the bookshelf in the back, and then like dark. All right, so you guys
Yeah.
head back to Haell. You make it there around nightfall, and see the light or the street lights burning. Not a whole lot going on. Seems pretty quiet. As you guys return to the inn, even in here it's pretty quiet. Not a whole lot of people here. Yeah, the usual. Couple of regulars that are sitting off at their table, talking about whatever they've been doing throughout the day. Yeah, it's pretty quiet. It's looks like the kitchen, for the most part, has already closed up.
Somebody else go first. I'm trying to think of how to phrase my questions.
What time of day is it? Is it still morning?
No, it's late evening, or basically late night.
Well, we might as well stay another night. But I'll go up to the barkeep and inquire if there is any work of, protecting any trade caravans, or if he knows of any trade caravans going to Dhar Kolduhr. Just trying to see if that's a route we can take.
Right. So the barkeep isn't the usual one you're used to seeing here. Seems to be a different one. It's human. It's kind of got longish, kind of sandy brown hair. Kind of leans against the counter, wiping it down. I don't think I've heard of any trade caravans coming through. At least not for another week.
No easy money for us.
Guess not. Well, okay then. Do you know of any place that we may be able to buy some horses or a wagon?
Yeah, there should be a. I'm sure one of the local farmers is willing to give up some of his horses.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
That's what I do.
Well, then I'll order. I don't know if since we're likely staying another night, I'll order a stew and a mead and go into the corner and see if there's any books to read.
Alright, well. Kitchen's closed, but I'll see what I can grab.
Oh, well, anything that's left, even if it's bread and cheese, thank you.
Daniel also has some bread from pack that he can offer if they can't scrounge anything up in the kitchen.
So you guys go and grab a table? Yeah, you noticed Ula's still kind of sitting outside. Yes, there's no way that her pup's gonna be able to make it in. But yeah, a couple minutes later he comes out, kind of sets the drinks down, sets on a platter of bread, cheese, and some slices of sausage. Like it's about all I could find. I know the cook's already left, so I don't want to mess with his kitchen. Did that once, and I couldn't work for a week.
This is perfect. Thank you. Your help is much appreciated.
Yes, thank you.
So yeah, that'd be well. You guys are getting rooms, right?
Yep.
Indeed.
All right. Well, it'd be about 6 silver. Otherwise, we can just tack it onto your rooms.
Daniel will pass over the silver.
Same with Keith.
Jewel pen.
Sorry, I'm back.
It's okay. You're stuck outside with Jarlac right
All
now.
good.
I figured I told Joe she would go gather supplies for hiking and stuff. And get Jorlac some food and stuff.
We've decided that we're going to attempt to go to Dhar Kolduhr. But we're going to either do a caravan or buy horses, but I just found out we don't have a caravan for another week at least, so.
The dual purpose of getting more information on the mountain and doing that goblin peace talk job from all those weeks ago. Yeah, Daniel has been quiet for a while, just swilling his drink around a little bit, thinking. He'll be like,
Well, no avoiding it. Gotta try to ask questions and hope I ask the right ones. I'll hopefully see you tomorrow with a vague idea of what the heck we know about this place, that mountain.
and he'll head up to his room to get the incense out. And on that note, I shall flip a pip to activate that heroic ability. And I have still got 3 questions as of my last upgrade.
Okay.
For the first one, he is going to ask, is there another powerful entity in the mountain aside from Filda?
So as you light the incense, it goes to the usual. Smoke, begins to fill the room. It almost feels like it's gonna burst through the doors and the windows. It seems to be really oppressive. But as you ask your question, you see the familiar shapes swirling within the smoke. And that familiar, uncomfortable feeling comes back as you feel something stop right behind you, kind of slide into place. Yes. And then continue on.
Is the mountain alive?
Smoke swirls. This one stops more to your right side. No. And continues on.
Is the mountain cursed?
Smoke swirls. This one stops in front of you, and it's close. Yes. And then continues on before just fading off.
All right, good to know. Helpful information.
As ever, good job asking questions, Tom.
I mean, I don't know how useful all of that was, but at least now we know there is some sort of curse to be broken, and there is a there is a being. I don't know if it's living or not in the mountain. It's not the mountain itself. That's a start. And assuming Filda wasn't lying to us, that means it's something that is good at covering its tracks, good enough to avoid the notice of an ice worm. But yeah, after that, Daniel will just turn in for the night.
Just be like, well, my work here is done.
Yeah, Jewel
I
knows
think
this
he
is.
says to himself. Sorry, go ahead.
I said Jewel knows this is her last night in bed for a while, so she's definitely turning in early and getting a full night's sleep.
Yeah, Key will turn in early too. She'll check on Ula first, see if she either wants to maybe set up a tent with Jorlek or if she wants to just leave him outside.
Oh, I'll have Jorlak will bed down in the stables for the night, and Ula will take the bed because she's not immune to creature comforts.
Alright. Give me a second here. Alright. Jewel, as you sleep and dream, you feel yourself fall in to relaxation. You feel yourself drift off. You can feel yourself traveling into almost the realm of dreams. But then you begin to feel cold. You can feel something. You can't see it, but something is watching you. You can almost feel the air around you moving, as if something's just kind of almost walking around you in a large circle. Every time you look, you think you can almost see a shape before it just kind of melts back into the darkness that's surrounding you. You feel your footing give way, and now you're falling. And it seems like an eternity is going by before you hit something solid, but it gives way. You feel wet. You kind of start lashing around, and it feels like you're in water. You start swimming up towards what you believe is the surface. You can feel the ground that you had been standing on begin almost to reform. You clutch at it, slowly, taking all of your might, pull yourself out. You look around, you look at yourself, and you're drenched. You are soaked to the bone. But it's not water. It's this weird, viscous liquid. You can't make out any color towards it. You bring it up to your nose and you smell. You get a strong, irony scent. As you pull your hand away, your arms are just bathed in blood. You turn and look back, and you can see stone, except for one spot is just a puddle of blood that you have basically pulled yourself out of. Looking around, you can hear this voice, and it's very familiar to you. We can do a lot together.
Jewel asked it to tell her more.
You have cracked enough for me to return.
Sorry, say that again. I missed it. My sound is not good.
You hear the voice say, "You have cracked enough for me to return." But I need help. I know what you crave. I know what you are.
Tell me more about what you have to offer.
Everything. Power. Knowledge. Anything.
And what do you need me to? And what do I need to do for you?
When I call, you answer. There cannot reform. Yet. But in due time, I shall be reborn.
Okay, Jules gonna give him her digits and put it in their phone as weird, mysterious voice. Like that's the so that she knows to pick up when he calls.
So you can feel these eyes just staring at you. You can't see them, but you know that they're just boring into you. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. Good. You feel yourself being pulled out of your slumber. And when you wake up, you sit up, you kind of look around. It's still your room. It's morning. Thinking maybe it was a dream, you look down. Your bed is coated in blood, and it is dripping off the side.
There goes your deposit.
Quick, before they come. We're never going to be able to come back here.
Alright, so next morning, the rest of you wake up well rested after being able to sleep in a nice, warm, comfy bed. What do you do?
So once everyone's downstairs, like Daniel's like getting himself some breakfast, getting ready. Once everybody has made their way down, he will inform them of his revelations from consorting with the spirits last night.
Once we get there, we'll have to look up curses in the library as well. Could be useful in general. I imagine we'll probably run into curses more often as we continue to deal with trickier and trickier beings.
Jules gonna ask if anybody else thinks the cheese or the sausage must have been bad because it sure gave her really weird dreams.
I slept an entirely dreamless sleep. Spirits often happens with them. I don't know. Maybe I'm taking from my future dreams to pay the present of getting omens. A lot of metaphysical shit I don't really think about that often.
I slept fine.
Same here.
But yeah,
Although
I
I'm ready
suppose,
to go.
yeah, I suppose we want to get going. Everyone else packed up. I can of course help out if anyone else is still unpacked. I've got everything I need done.
Yeah, are we gonna hit the market, or did Ula already pick up supplies? Is that what we figured? Are we gonna hit the market?
Yeah. Ula picked up supplies.
We just need to get horses in a cart now.
Yeah. Well, Ula just needs a saddle because she can ride Jorlak now. He's a silhouette too.
Puppy got big.
I need a new pony.
Alright, so you guys kind of head towards the edge of town.
Sure.
Somebody give me a. We'll say an average streetwise.
Only one of us.
Yeah. Can be any one of you. But only
I'm 3 green. Anyone
I'm
better at
also
that?
3 green.
let me see. Don't wanna do-
I'll try it. I haven't rolled yet.
Go for it.
Did you say that was average?
Yes.
And nobody had any training in it, right? Nobody had any training in Streetwise, right? So that we can't stack like the greens and the yellows in that way with help.
Oh. Garn is
Okay.
training.
Oh, so if I work with Garnd, I could use my greens, but get the yellows from Garnd.
Yeah, you'd get 1 yellow.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'll work with Garnd to get this. It'll be like a good cop, bad cop routine, but it's like way too enthusiastic goblin and more reserved goblin. Hey.
Alright. So, working with Garn, who's, like you said, he's really eager.
I think what my associate meant to say is we would like to purchase some of your animals for riding. For travel, that is.
Yeah, so the person you get the about 2 horses and a wagon. Like, tell you what, we'll do 200 silver.
It's 100 to 1, right? So it's 2 gold.
2 gold.
All right, Jewel will cover this. She hasn't paid anything for a while.
How does
Much
everybody
obliged.
have freaking money? I have no money.
Oh, I've got jack and shit. I've got like 8 gold and some
That's
change.
because the last time you guys were doing something, you bought stuff from the Fun Wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I never had the gold
I didn't
anyway.
even buy that much.
I never had the money to begin with. That's why I had to
I don't
take
think we
it.
ever, when we did your character, I don't think we ever did the actual money roll at the beginning.
Well, you should probably do that
Oh.
so you have
You
she
come
has
into a
money.
sudden inheritance.
She's walking along the path
knew-
and sees a sack full of like 6-7 gold.
A messenger runs up and is like, your uncle has died and left you his entire estate, but you have to come claim it within a week. And in order to claim it, you need to survive staying the night in the mansion, along with all of the other contestants for the for the will.
I am 100% in if that's the case.
Let's do it. I could totally do it. Ula and gang, yes.
We just set up Jorlak in front of the fire.
He'll eat
Jewel and
anybody that tries to beat us.
Jewel and Daniel are already trying some Agatha Christie style murders to knock off all the other people.
Alright, so give yourself 3 gold. Or no, not 3. It'd be 2 and about 70 silver.
I'll pay the tab at the inn, Ula.
Thanks.
Because I kept what was left over from selling all the Firehound stuff.
And you got my share of the caravan cut.
Right. So yes, I don't mind paying that. Which were we told how much it was yet?
So which one?
For setting up our tabs. At the end.
Yeah, the rooms. Sorry. For caravan, I'm like, you guys got paid for that a while ago.
Joe and Amy, I keep looking outside trying to figure out why it's not sunny here if the sun is shining on you guys. I'm 4 miles away now, so it doesn't work like that.
I'm actually gonna lower the blinds. It's right in my eyes.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen like natural sunlight shining on your seat in the months we've been playing. Months? It's been over a year now, hasn't it? What the fuck?
All because of the Rona. Alright, so the rooms were
Just hit me.
about 6 silver apiece.
Okay. I will pay 12.
Yeah, that's easy for me to get.
Alright, so who was paying the gentleman with the horses and wagon?
I think Jewel
Jewel
had that
was.
one.
Okay. So, with the threat, I'll come in a minute. So yeah, he quickly snatches up the money, and seems kind of strange that he kind of cut and run really fast.
Uh-oh.
So you guys throw your equipment and everything onto the wagon, kind of already piles on. You begin to make your way out of town. You start getting a little bit further out. You're probably maybe 20, 25 yards out. And you hear a yell from back towards the town.
Oh no.
Hey! Get back with my horses!
Key will do the right thing.
Glad you said it because I was strongly tempted to run. Like not even because Daniel doesn't want to like pay the guy who actually owns the horses, just because it would be funny.
Like, what is gonna actually happen? Are you gonna chase us down?
No, she's gonna stop the guy and just explain what happened. See what the dude says.
Dastard swindled us too.
So you
Is there
stop.
someone that
How-
we can report him to the authorities?
How far did he go? Like the guy that stole the money. Can I like do a quick perception check for him?
Does Jorlak have his scent?
I mean,
That is a good question.
no, because this would have been when Danil and Garnd were searching for horses to buy.
Were we alone?
Yep.
Oh no!
Oh,
I
then I guess I
thought we
couldn't
were
have
as a
seen him
group.
either.
So wait, so I have no idea what this guy looks like. I just know what the story is.
No, this.
I don't think
you've
I was
never
with him.
seen
I
this
was
guy
settling up the
before.
tab.
Yeah, because you were settling up the tab.
Oh,
I believe Jewel and Ula were kind of getting everything together, and it was Garnd and Danil that went out to go and find horses and a wagon.
Damn, this looks
Okay,
really
that's fine.
bad, but he seemed fine.
So He's yeah.
Like, sure, he left quick, but
Kind of pulling the reins. Horse come to a stop. Guy comes running up, just. Where the hells do you think you guys are taking my horses?
Let me explain what I try
so
to
funny
explain what I
story.
know.
Funny story. Someone take your horses recently? Because we just bought these horses and this cart off a guy who ran.
Huh. I was in the store getting some supplies and came out and you lot are riding off with my horses. And my wagon.
Was not intentional.
Did you
for
need
that
that wagon
reason,
to
sir.
take your stuff back home?
That's why one has a wagon. Kind of hauls things.
Well.
Give them back to know.
I would suppose
will
you have
pay
any
Joel.
horses you'd like to spare. Yeah, actually, that's the thing. How did Jewel pay for the horses
Jewel
if
has
she wasn't
money.
there? But, like,
but
did
she
Jewel
wasn't
give
there.
us the cash?
Oh.
That's right, actually. So yeah, so
So
Jewel
then
would've been-
yeah, who would have? It would have been Tom that paid then.
Didn't
Or
have that much
Garn,
money
and
on
if
me, so I
Garn's got
couldn't have.
a stash.
I could have given you the
So
money
is
to
this
go get
whole
the horse.
thing moot?
I mean,
Card could have paid.
Well,
He might have swiped the money off of somebody else.
Damn.
In which case, we're not on anything
Alright.
so far.
All right, fuck it. Look, I don't want to argue about this here. I'm going to.
how do
I'm
we
going
know
to
this
do,
guy?
Yeah, I'm going to do one thing before I say anything else. And like, if this is a fucking 2-man con, this is a sell people a horse and a wagon, and then accuse them of stealing your horse and wagon to steal it again. I hate to abuse this mechanic because, like, surely people should use their own good sense when deciding if they're being lied to or not. But can I make a check to, like, get an impression of this man's truthfulness?
Yes. So it would be a vigilance check.
Damn, the thing I'm bad at. I'm flipping a pip. Fuck this. What is difficulty on this?
So it's going to be we'll say hard with 1 red. But you'll get a boost because you have the sense that he may be on the up and up because that dude took off really fast.
Well, it's something.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
All right, I don't want to argue with you here. We got scammed. Here, just take your horses and cart. I'm gonna go find the thief who tried to sell us your shit and take our gold back out of his hide.
Ula perks up.
There's still snow on the ground around here, right?
Yeah.
But how much time has passed since we bought the horse and cart?
Like maybe 10 minutes.
Well, Daniel's heading back to where we bought that, and we're following some tracks.
Ula is following you with Jorlak.
All right, give me.
I've got no case.
Give me a survival check with. It'll be hard. but you'll get a boost because there is still some snow. But you'll get.
Anyone have more than? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, there'll also be a setback because people have been going through the area, so it's going to be hard to really pick out which set are actually his because there's a lot that go in different directions.
Does anyone have more than 2 ranks in survival?
I have 3 all green.
I might be the best with 1 yellow, 2 green.
Yeah, I have 1 yellow, 1 green.
Well, that's how it's got to be.
Well, Garn can help. He's got 2 yellow, 1 green.
Take all the help. Take all the help.
All right, so last time this didn't work out so well, but this time, we've got them, Garnd.
So with our powers combined, I'm wondering, should I flip a pip? We don't really need it, but at the same time, do we want to live dangerously? Do we want to find this thief and get our money back? I won't do it if the party says no, but I kind of want to flip a pip just so that we are low on pips for the first time all campaign.
I say go for it.
Joe will give them back to us soon enough.
Excellent.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Alright. Takes a few minutes. Trying to discern the different footprints, sizes, and everything. That was a very disgusted look.
I just found something weird and gross stuck to the edge of my desk. Like a little bit of cotton from something. I don't even know where it came from.
So yeah, you're going through, kind of following these, you're stuck in between buildings, and then you pick them up, and you see Garn start to kind of haul off in the direction. Kind of run through an alley, kind of opens back out into the street. They go across, dips back into another alley that dead ends, and you can see the footprints go, and then they stop.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Does it look like someone could have scaled the wall around here?
It's always possible that somebody could have, but it
Is there less like footprints and traffic around in this area?
yeah,
Would Jorlak be able to pick up a scent?
can always try.
Do
He
they,
would love to try.
do they end at a wall or at a dead end, or like where are we?
Yeah, how far away from the wall do they end?
About 4.5 feet. So it's almost like in the middle of this dead end area, they just stop.
Daniel's like just gently tapping the ground, like looking for secret tunnels.
All right, what do I got to roll?
For Drolak, it will be a survival check. But we'll give him 2 boosts because he's a pup. And since, dogs have good sense of
Okay.
smell. We're gonna go We're gonna go hard difficulty.
Hard. All right.
Even in Haell.
Oh. Jorlak cannot find the man. He did not have enough of a good scent, I guess.
Fuck this. I'm gonna use detect magic.
All
Daniel
right,
has not
so-
come this
There you
far
go.
to be thwarted.
All right, so as Jorlak's trying to find this scent, something's throwing it off. For whatever reason, he cannot pick up any sort of scent. As you guys kind of look around, trying to figure out where it's going, you see, or I need everybody to give me or anybody who's actively looking, a hard perception check. That'll be 2 reds, 1 purple.
I mean, I'm looking, but I don't know what the dude looks like, so I don't know how much help I'm being. Should I still roll?
Ula cannot find the man either.
no!
Oh my god, and we both rolled a despair.
Not a single success and 2 despairs.
I mean, I could use my divine intervention and knock off one of the failures.
Can I roll a boost
No.
for Jorlak's one advantage? It's not gonna wipe out the
I
despair.
I say we live with this. Like, there's no
Yeah,
point in
it's
half
fine.
measures right now. This is a party gets dunked moment, and we're gonna live through that.
Yep. That's fine.
All right,
Everything's fine.
so
This is fine.
I'm just gonna say I knew it from when Joe smirked when we were like, we're gonna go get the horses.
what? So as you guys are kind of looking around, trying to figure out where this person could have gone, didn't do it.
Well, on the bright side, whatever it was doesn't have a success either.
Yeah, that one didn't. I'm gonna flip a pip. Damn, they missed you. God, they suck. Alright, so as you guys are kind of looking around, you see, or you don't really see where it came from, but an arrow shoots past Keela's head. I mean, just inches away. And one comes really close to Garnd and sticks into the ground. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Motherfuckers.
Is it
Vigilance, I'm guessing.
Yes.
clearly, I am not going to be a big help today.
Look, this is fine.
All right. So we start off with an NPC slot. Does Jewel have any defense? I want to say she did.
She's one ranged, one melee.
Okay. So, as you guys are trying to figure out where the arrows came from, one sticks into the arm of Jewel. Kind of goes through, slashes through, just more of a graze. For 10.
That's fitting.
10 damage before.
It's fitting since I'm going to get stabbed. I'm going to get stabbed in the arm tomorrow anyway, on purpose. So.
Oh,
Is it your
nice.
second dose?
Don't
Hell
forget
yeah.
to put yourself back up to 14 before you take off your damage.
I get my second
Oh yeah,
dose
that's right. Jules down wounds a bit.
at the end of next week.
Turn off rolling initiative. Alright. And their maneuver is.
Jewel gets grazed for half her health.
So yeah, they their maneuver is they basically duck back down. So now we're gonna go PC slot.
Did we even see where these arrows are coming from?
You know they're coming from a downward angle.
Motherfuckers, they really did go up the roof.
All right. Well,
Do any of us have magic to toss Ula up on the roof? Like a levitate spell or something?
how
Wouldn't that be utility?
high is it?
Up towards the rooftops.
Yeah.
Looking
Yeah.
15, 20 feet.
Would it be an action to scale the wall?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's do it. What is my difficulty? And what am I rolling? Athletics?
Yep, it'll be athletics. It'll be. This will be a hard difficulty with 2 setback because a lot of the rocks are icy. Or like a lot of the stones, and there's not a whole lot to grab onto.
Can I get a boost because I'm on Jorlak's back?
Yeah. If he basically like bucks you off.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's bigger, so I just figured it kind of gives me a little bit of a leg up trying to do that. So yeah, sure.
Okay. So
I'll just take 2 strain as it was a little difficult scaling the icy wall.
All right, so yeah, you make it up top, and you can see from across on the other building where the roof, the normal peak of the roof, you can see kind of goes like this, and then just a little bump on the other side. That looks like somebody maybe crouched down.
Well. So do I still have a maneuver, or was that both to get up there?
It'd be both, because the initial movement to get up there, but the athletics to make sure that you make it up, that you can actually get up there.
All right. Well, I am up there, and I can see where they are, but unfortunately, I can't do anything about it at this very second.
Could you shout to your teammates?
I can do that. I believe that is a free action.
Indeed.
So I will shout that out that they're over there. I see them.
Well, in that case, I might as well go next and boost some people up. Daniel's gonna whip out the loot because he takes one look at the wall, thinks about trying to scale it, looks at his small arms, and thinks, "All right, yeah, no, cut my losses now." But he will whip out the loot and start casting an augment spell with additional targets. So that should be an average difficulty roll with the loot.
Yep, because the loot does not increase the difficulty.
Well, hey, I will heal back all the strain I would have taken and pass along a boost to the next person. Or actually, no, hold on. I can use that to get an extra person, can't I? So yes, I will do that. I'll heal my strain, but then also 3 people will get an extra green die for their next action. And I'll go Ula, Jewel, and Key. And then as my maneuver, Daniel's just gonna like take cover behind, like, I don't know, like if there's like a corner to the building or maybe like a barrel or crate, just
Yeah,
to like not be so much an arrow fire.
kind of garbage crates.
Yeah.
All right, PC.
Go for it, Joel. Get your revenge.
I don't know if Jewel can see them, though.
Not from where she's at.
Homing missile.
Is there like some kind of something I can put on the spell to make it go around corners or over walls? So I could do like a blast into an area, right?
Yeah, you can add blast onto it.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack with the blast. Is my range short? I haven't figured out a real spell now in forever. So I've always used my signature spell. Short range.
Yes.
I think that's the only thing I'm going to add on to it then. So it should just be 2 purple, right? One for the attack and then one for adding blast.
Yes. But you will upgrade one of them once to a red or a challenge die. And let's see, he has 3 setback. Actually, be 5 setback because you're basically shooting blind. But you'll get a boost because Jules kind of, or not Jewel, Ula's kind of telling you where to blast off at.
Holy shit.
That's a lot of die.
Damn. Okay. So
Wow.
At least we know you could win battles blindfolded now.
Yep.
All right, that should be 9 damage plus blast equal to my ranks, and now just 3 for blast.
Okay, so blast is an active, so you don't have. Here's the fun part: you don't have the advantage to activate it, but it is still a blast, so it can still possibly do damage to him. And what's your ranks in?
I have 3 ranks in knowledge.
Would be like lore or forbidden.
Or arcana. I have 3 ranks in forbidden and 3 ranks in arcana. 2 ranks in lore.
All right, so it'd be a blast 3. All right. All right. Yeah, so because this wasn't your signature. So what does this magic look like?
I feel like it looks like almost like a firework, like it shoots up and then kind of just like the blast disbursement down on them. And then as my maneuver, I'm also gonna duck under some cover. Whatever building I think he's on, I'm gonna try to duck under that building so he can't really shoot down at me.
Okay. All right, so yeah, so
Probably one across the street, so I'm probably putting myself right there.
so yeah, you basically send off an air burst, and when it goes off, you hear, "God damn it!" Then yeah, you kind of dive back against the wall, looking up, and PC.
So she is going to cast a barrier spell, like a dome on top of her, Jewel and Danil, because she knows that Ula can handle herself. She's going to do the add defense, which adds ranged and melee defense, equal to my ranks in knowledge if I pass. So I think that's 3 purple dice, right?
Should be.
Okay, I'll take that for this extra strain.
Nicely done.
Alright, so what is it?
Yeah.
What does it look like? Is it your general or your usual like crystal dome that'll basically go up?
Mm-hmm. It's crystal, but it's got a more golden hue to it now. And yeah, it's like a dome kind of encompassing this little end of the alleyway that we're in. So, and then for her maneuver, can I talk instead of like moving? Can I use it as an action to like speak up at the person?
Oh, you can talk to their, free action. So
Okay, well, she's just gonna say up, yell up there. You sure you want to do this? Or you could just give us back the 2 gold.
We want our damn money.
And yeah, that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna protect us 3 for this round.
all right. So after you yell that out, you hear back, "Yeah, and I want mine." You see him kind of pop up. He looks straight at Ula, draws back his bow, releases.
Oh fuck, is this a nemesis enemy?
Maybe.
I assumed there were 2 people, but if there's only one going at the start and end of a round,
Who did we piss off and steal money from?
who the fuck are you? A nemesis
Does
who
Ula
whiffed
have
all
range-
of the shots.
range defense? One.
She has 1.
Shit.
All right.
Sorry, Ula. I was a little cocky with that statement, I guess.
So Ula is going to take 9
Who
damage before
say
soak.
where road goes? Ah, that's not
She
so
is
bad.
going to
Okay.
take a critical.
Worst part.
Okay, hold on. Wow. I'm sitting here looking at it going, duh. Oh, so you said 9 before so? Okay. So I'll take 3 and then go for it. I do.
Ula's the only one that has that
Specifically.
high soak.
Wow.
I am not. Why is it plus 30? Well, you get to reduce that by 20 because I have 2 ranks of durable, which means I get to reduce it by 10 per rank.
I think it's 101.
Yeah, cunning would be like my magic, but she's got a hard head, so
So I'm going to use 2 of his advantage and you guys seem just disappear.
You haven't cleared initiative yet, so I'm skeptical.
I was gonna say like top of the round, like he doesn't go disappear.
I forgot I'm supposed to do that. I was actually laughing at the chat. So we got
Oh,
on Lost like a golden crystal. You mean amber? Hey, you can talk to me. It's all right. Yeah, sorry. Got like a bunch of windows up, so I may miss from time to time when people type something out. But yeah, he just disappears.
What does a nemesis want with 2 gold?
It does seem like an awful lot of hassle for that, but
Are we? So we're out of initiative, Joe. Can I?
Yeah.
I want to try some. Okay. Since it was my money that was taken, is there any way I could try to do a spell to locate where those coins went? Since I have some level of familiarity with them, or am I stretching too much?
No, you can. Let's say it's going to be.
I can ask you also ask a question. When Ula saw him, did he look like a human being? You know, like she would have saw him when he popped up and shot his arrow. Did he look like just a human being, or what did he look like?
Actually, hold on. That's a very good point because you guys did see that. Like, give me a easy intellect.
now, is this considered the end of the encounter?
Technically, yes.
Yay! Then it doesn't affect. So
the shock of him poofing away brought you back to your senses.
Ringing in your ears stops.
You've seen him before. Dwarf and the gnome were killed. They were using bolts. And these ones, they're not, I mean, obviously there's a difference between bolts and arrows, but they look identical. As if they were crafted with the same material.
What the fuck? How did they find us here
We
so
want this dude
quickly?
alive.
And we're gonna go to break.
speak for yourself.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go to break.
We gotta find out who he is.
I mean, yeah, I need.
I
need to
meant
go-
wanting him alive. Speak for yourself.
We're doing a little 5-10 minute break. We're back. Alright, so yeah, what do you guys want to do now? Sitting in the dead end, Jewel and Uller bleeding.
So first step, I'm gonna cast a healing spell on Ula to try and heal the crits, which will add to the difficulty of it.
Yes. So it's gonna be to start a general. It'll be a
Hard
average.
check.
Yep. So then, with the crit increase, it'll be a hard.
Sure, it's easy.
Or yeah, starts out easy, goes to hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, sorry. Aha. So heal 2 wounds and heal your crits.
Nice. Thank you.
I'm gonna heal
As the
Jewel.
song seeps into your bones and just knits the skull back together.
Please take some health back, Jewel.
Do I get 4 back? Is that how it works? I can never remember.
Yes.
I think so.
Yep. Each success is 1 wound that's healed up.
And I will use. Can I use my advantage to heal his strain or her strain?
Yeah, it would.
I can get my strain back through.
Oh, okay, that's right. I'll just use it for mine then.
Okay.
Even out mine.
So yeah, so instead of taking the 2, it'd be the 1 strain. Alright, so yeah. Ula's still on the rooftop.
Oh, that's wrong.
You guys are still being covered by the amber shield.
I'm not putting it down yet.
Do I see
don't trust-
anything looking around?
Ula, what happened up there?
I don't know. He just disappeared after shooting me with his stupid arrows.
I like toss down the arrow, even though Jewel has one too, but I just toss down the other one.
You can use the
Like
arrows.
but-
to
invisible
track
or teleport?
I don't know. He's just gone.
When I'm looking
Joel,
around,
can
do I
you
see
teleport
anything else?
Can you see anything else or anybody else?
Well, like looking around, since I'm up kind of on the high ground, so to speak. I have the high ground. It's over.
It's over again.
Um do I notice anything? I don't know. I don't suspicious, out of place. Or can I look? Can I
Yeah, you
do
can
like a
do a perception.
perception? And what's my difficulty?
See if anything's out of place, just be average.
Well, apparently nothing appears out of place to me.
Jewel, are you able to distinguish the traces of magic between, say, teleportation and an invisibility spell?
Yeah, that sounds like something I should be able to decipher. Let me roll some dice for that.
Look, it's probably closer to your style of casting than mine.
While Jewel. Well, do you want? Ula's gonna call down.
Do you want to come up here and try to do your casting?
Jules gonna have the same moment that Daniil had at the start of the battle. Look at the icy wall and think about climbing it and be like,
Look,
I
we
think
can
my spell
boost
will
you.
probably.
We can boost you more easily in these circumstances. We've got Jorlak. Ula's already up there.
All right,
Jorlak will help you,
I'll
and
give
I
it a
can
try.
reach down.
All right, Jules, give it a
Yeah,
try.
Ula was just thinking maybe she can get on Jorlak's back, and then Ula can like reach down to try to hopefully grab her to help her up.
I will lower my barrier so that isn't an issue.
Doesn't go head first into the shield. Wang.
Okay, so this seems like an Arcana check to me, Joe, because it doesn't really seem like forbidden or lore knowledge. But you can tell me differently.
For
Can I try to determine if if it was an invisible, like, did a teleportation happen?
yeah, give me a. Give me a hard Arcana or Arcane. Damn. All right, so. Using your magics, kind of combing the area there, you've determined it is not magical.
I'm sorry, I think you need to run that by me again, Jewel. You said what now?
There's no traces of magic being used. Can I kick the spot where he was to see if I kick him?
Sure.
Jules gonna go tromping in the area, like where he was standing, or where we last saw him.
All right.
Ula, I know you took a fierce blow to the head right before, but what exactly did you see happen?
He just was gone.
So as you go through the area and kind of start stomping down, you can see where your airburst had gone off. It kind of singed around. There's nobody there. You do see it looks like some of the dusting of snow has been slid down towards the other side of the building.
Maybe he really did just leg it. Just really quickly.
I did take, like you said, I did take a blow to the head, so it's
But I heal
possible
that
he
so
managed to. But it's possible that he managed to slip away while I was kind of out of it for a second there.
He could have some kind of like disengage ability because it's the second time he's run away from us, really, in a sense. That could be like one of his abilities.
We also found him once. We kind of have a trail.
Are there any tracks near where he slid down the roof?
Give me a survival check.
I also feel like if he knows we're on his trail now, he's gonna cover his trail much better
Unless
this
it was an
time.
ambush on
Tell Bill
purpose.
that.
I'm getting too deep down the conspiracy brain route.
We're gonna go. This will be a daunting with 2 red.
Daunting's 4, right?
Yes.
Oh, damn. We got Pips back. He must have done some shit.
Yeah,
You're probably
Joe.
right. That was some kind of heroic ability. Well, fuck it. I will burn a Pip then.
Excellent. More pips for me.
Ah, damn it. Fuck.
Wait, was it a? Oh yeah, you said daunting. Never mind.
2 blanks on yellows. That's bad luck.
We were so close, and in the end, it didn't even matter.
Well, we do have 2 of his bolts. Jules gonna try to track our coins. Maybe we can try to track, see if there's more of whatever the substance is.
We also
Maybe
need to
it's
start
something-
considering how worth it is to take on someone this nasty when we also intended to be on the road. We still need to find transportation somehow. Sometimes it might be better to take the loss, even though
I'm just saying.
I'll
I
owe
think
you.
fight's gonna find us no matter where we go.
It still applies. Maybe they'll come to us.
Who the fuck is this guy? What the hell does he want?
Why did
His
he
money,
run?
that's what he said.
I know, but if this is the same group of people that killed the, dwarf and what was it with those
Gnome.
bolts
The
when we were
gnome.
being teleported? Yeah, the gnome. When we were being teleported, why would he run when they were
Like-
trying to kill us before?
This is probably way outside our area of expertise, but are there any maker's marks or I don't know, something to give an idea of where they came from? Is this just a regional style,
Well,
or
even if
is this from a
we can't
specific place?
identify it, if we can find one, maybe we can find somebody who could identify it.
True.
Especially
And we can do that in
since we're planning to go to a larger town.
Yeah, so it's not so much markings on the arrow shafts, it's more of the style of the flocking and the head of the arrow. They look very specialized. So it would be, you'd have to find somebody that would know more about custom pieces. Likely not going to find that here in this small of a town.
So back on the get the fuck out of here train, I guess.
Yeah, we still need some way to transport ourselves lest we walk.
New plan: we invent the steam engine, and we build railroads across this continent. Easy transportation for everyone.
Well, I'm even more
Do we
dead set
have-
about not getting teleported after the same looking crew shows up when we're trying to ride horses away.
Starts with the steam engine, it ends with global warming. That's the problem, though.
Fair.
That's a ways off.
That's just an
At
energy
least in
source
this
problem.
game.
Alright, so you guys go and try to find
If
some alternative forms of transportation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, who wants to give me a streetwise?
I think I'm still the best
You know what?
roller. But someone else go instead of me. I don't even care.
I only have 2 green.
I'll give
Oh
it
my
a
God,
go.
really?
What's my difficulty?
Was it before average? One. So, going through and just asking around town, anybody you can find. You catch a couple of rumors that there may be somebody just outside of town, at one of the farms that may get rid of their horses for the right price.
Well.
Guess we gotta go.
Let's go.
Alright. So you guys head off in that direction. Takes you about 10 minutes to get there. And you see an old, kind of a rundown farm. And there's a little old lady kind of going about doing some chores. As you guys approach, she looks up. Yes? Hello?
Does anybody else who's not a giant orc want to?
I want no part of buying horses from here on out. Somebody else do our purchasing for us.
Hello, good madam. We heard that you
Hello.
are possibly selling your horses.
Yeah, I can't do much to take care of them anymore. If you guys want to purchase them, they're for sale.
Well, we would be interested in knowing a price. Price that's fair.
I've had them for a while, so I don't know how good they'd be for you, but I could do about 50 each.
Silver?
Gold.
Yes, silver, unless you want to pay me more.
Do you happen to have a wagon for sale as well?
It's a little beat up, but yeah, we got one of those.
I'd be willing to pay you 150 for all 3.
Give me a negotiation.
I'm offering her 50 silver for a wagon. That's
Well.
more than she
I know.
would have charged.
Give me a negotiation.
Seriously? I was being generous. Oh, what's the difficulty?
That's what I'm getting to. So it'll be just an average difficulty, but you're gonna get 2 boosts because you're offering up the extra.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
waiting for a despair somehow, even though there was no red.
No red in there, but we still
The granny
got one
just
somehow.
slams a dagger down on the table.
It'll be
No,
1,000
she
now.
pulls off her face. Pulls off her
It's the
face.
guy
in
again.
surprise.
Oh,
It's the
stealing
guy
our money
again.
once again.
Yes.
just fucking running away like Lupin the Third or some shit.
So she looks at you, kind of reaches out, her hand's shaky. She kind of takes your hand, kind of pats it lightly. Oh, you seem like a nice young girl. You know what? Since you seem to be interested, and you seem nice, I'll do 100.
"'Tis only fair, madam." And she'll give her the gold.
So when you hand over the gold, she looks at you, she's like, ooh. Kinda puts in like a little pocket in her tunic, and she's like, alright there, I'll bring you around. So she leads you back towards where the barn is, and this barn looks, I mean, if a strong enough breeze kicks up, it's coming down. And she
Oh,
carefully opens the doors. There's about 3 horses in there, and a wagon. It is right off, kind of just to the right of the barn. It does not look like it's in great condition. There's a chance at some point it will fall apart or something is going to break on it. But the horses don't look too bad. You can tell that they're a little older. They've seen a lot of seasons, especially with plowing, but they look like they should be able to at least get you there, as long as you're not running them hard.
so would it be a utility spell to stabilize her barn?
And you could stabilize it for as long as you're there.
Do we just need to spend a day here fixing up this lady's barn for her?
I mean, you could if you want.
Because I'm down for that.
He would like to.
I'm down. Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? The fucking horse thief dude comes back, tries to take more of our gold. We'll be ready for him. Ice
Truthfully-
giants come down. We'll be able to. He'll be here to help protect the town. Fuck it. I'll spend a day here building
Since-
a barn.
Since
Fixing
we have the
anything
wealth,
else
we
she
could
might need some help with.
we could just try to, lure him into a trap.
I
don't know
don't even
how.
care. I don't even care. He can go his own way if he wants, but next time he shows
know
up, we'll be ready.
Exactly.
I'm
You know
just here
what?
to
This
fix
is a
this old
very
lady's
nice
barn.
old lady. Let's help this old lady out because I feel like we need to. She deserves it. We'll do Extreme Makeover Home Edition in extreme time.
For a moment, I've been considering taking ranks in mechanics for so fucking long, and I was like, but it never comes up. There's always something more valuable.
You can always craft.
Of course, I don't fucking have it. Don't have it now.
Instead of move that bus, it'll be move that horse.
Alright, so you guys are gonna spend some time kind of fixing stuff around the place.
At least getting her barn so it's not gonna fall over. She
Yeah.
needs that.
We can't fix everything for her, but we can make the worst of the stuff better.
That's kind of what I was gonna say. Boss just said home building montage, 80s style.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, what do we have to so the only skill I have is magic to help with this stuff. Or would it be like
I
some
do
sort of
still have
handcrafty
mechanics as a
thing?
class skill.
Yeah, it would be
Like,
mechanics.
Ooh. I have 3 green, so I will help boost you guys, or however. What do we need to roll to just ensure we get this done?
Yeah, like I don't really have mechanics, but if you need me to do some lifting, if you need help pounding the nails in securely, stuff like that, I can do that.
Mechanics is intellect, so somehow Jewel has 4 skills in this, even though I feel like she would hate to do this.
You must really
Look, Jewel can
respect Kate.
supervise. Jewel can sit back and be like, no, you gotta get level like this. I said level.
She can go find some
Does that look flush?
strawberries.
I was gonna have Jewel offer to help inside the house, and then like have her just like lay around and have the lady cook for her. But I suppose I'll have to now do something.
You
I mean,
don't have
also in
to.
theory, like if the lady has some practical know-how of this stuff, we can provide the able-bodied hands to do the work and
Yeah,
take some direction.
well, she literally said that she's getting rid of them because she just can't take care of them anymore. And I assume that's not necessarily due to money as much as just age.
Getting up.
So, working on living and working on a farm, she must have know-how. So if she just needs to direct us to do stuff, we can do that.
We've got the pips. We've always got pips to flip. Look, we're not overthinking it. We just haven't been given our role yet.
I do like that meme though. Should have been used so many times before now.
Alright. So, if you guys are gonna go through and do a little mic montage, or not mic, little building montage. Alright, does anybody have, mechanics at all?
I'm not
No
trained in
ranks.
it.
Although it is a class skill for me.
Alright, so since we're doing a montage style, we'll just do one roll, or we'll do 2 rolls. So 2 of you decide who wants to do it, and you'll get 2 boosts to add to that roll.
Someone with more green dice than myself.
I'll do
I only have-
one.
There you go. I was say I only have 2 dice.
Me
I have
as
3
well.
mechanic.
Sorry, what difficulty did you say?
So
For stuff like this, it'll be like, we're going average.
I'll roll it. 2 boosts, you say?
Yeah.
oh,
Alright. So yeah, over the course of the next day, you guys are able to stabilize the barn, get it fairly well patched up, fix some of the stairs around the actual farmhouse. The porch had some holes in it you were able to patch. Yeah, just montage style, fixing this, building this, tearing this out to replace it with this. Okay, next day, you guys are done. She's, oh, thank you guys so much. You didn't need to do that.
pleasure.
No,
Thank you
buddy.
for the horse, ma'am.
Indeed. Gods keep you well, then.
You too. Enjoy the horses.
We'll take care of them.
And you guys begin your journey towards. You're going to Dhar Kolduhr. Alright.
Yep, South Frostfell Woods, I guess.
Yep, so basically it'll bring you down towards Haell and then back up over.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess we will cut it here for tonight as you guys are on your way towards the Frostfell Woods, which should be fun.
We finally escaped this village.
I'm sorry, we gotta leave at some point.
I do have to say, even if we messed up with the ice worm, at least we helped that lady with her barn.
Yeah, at least
That's the important
this
part.
unironically, this was a net positive in the world. We do not yet know whether our actions will have negative consequences, but I don't see anything negative coming from this. Unless Joe's about to monkey's paws right now.
Or
Yeah.
that person is like
Yeah.
a supreme evil and can't stand the fact that we did so much good.
After we leave, the audience sees like the old woman peel off the mask.
It's the big
New
evil
base
bad
ready,
fight
boy.
for like the very end.
Barn was secretly the key to resurrecting Temus, and we just fixed it for them. Joe
That's
furiously.
where we're gonna find.
Gotta stop giving him ideas.
I'm always like this. I
It's
once
true.
in an old D&D campaign years and years ago, we were going through this like really weird part of a city where space was distorted and we were like rolling for random effects, and I just was like, oh man, I feel like we're gonna have to like start making sanity checks or something. And the DM was like, oh, brilliant idea, everyone do that please.
So, what you guys don't know is she is the mastermind. She has a cavern system under her barn which holds the cult of kobold worshippers. At least according to chat.
Dear Lord.
Also,
That's what I've been laughing at a lot tonight.
it just connects to that other dude that we don't want.
Still, like, I'm trying to figure out who the hell he was. Or what are they? What did we do?
Baffle me, like what the fuck? It's one thing to have like assassins trail us here.
No,
It's another thing to meet someone who seems unrelated.
Yeah. No, they can't see the messages. I mean, unless they were on, watching the stream
asking it.
too. Yeah, chat's asking if they can.
I've got so many tabs open, I don't have the stream open.
Yeah, luckily in OBS I can see the chat. Alright, but yeah, so we're gonna call it here for tonight, and we'll pick up when they get to the woods. But yeah, I'm working on a site. It's live. It's rough. So I'm basically, when I'm not at work, I'm trying to add things to it. So I will be putting up like the map for here, or the continent that they're on right now. As well as some information. I'll probably get Ula's notes to kind of type out the journey so far. Still need some information from Danielle and Jewel for the cast.
I'll get week. Moving's a pretty good excuse, I figure.
Yeah.
Terrible excuse.
I'll cite that excuse too, though I haven't done it yet.
I'm just gonna preemptively
Just
cash in the
Working
movie.
on it.
All right, so yeah, so we're gonna cut it here for tonight. Should be back next Monday, same time. About 7 o'clock, get everything kicked off, and we'll see what happens. So, thanks for watching. Hope it wasn't too horrible. I'll probably tomorrow night I'll get this uploaded to YouTube. So you've got that too. So if you kind of want to get caught up there, let me know. I can give you the URL to, or a link to our YouTube channel too. So if you're bored, want to watch something, you can see how it's been going so far.
It's great. It's been going great.
Until then, have a good night, guys.
Bye.